What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. I'm still going to ask the same questions. I know that I'm going to stand up and fight for a conservative cause. I was disappointed in this day. Romney could have been the spear carrier for the conservatives in the Republican Party, and he chose not to run. McCain came in here and did not speak to the issues that are on the minds of the conservatives here. He did speak to all the young people who were carrying his signs, but he laid out a principle and did not apply to those principles to the issues that we have with John McCain. What does he really believe about taxes? What does he really believe about immigration? He made a joke about it. What is he going to do when it comes to supporting the International Criminal Court that wants to try our soldiers as war criminals? What's he going to do about the biggest theft of liberty known, and which is his position on over-regulations by using global warming as an excuse? And I could go on and on and on. He didn't speak to any of those issues.
So why were a lot of those people, Tom, applauding him and at some points really applauding him? Have they just resigned themselves that, well, he's not their perfect cup of tea, he's better than Hillary or Barack?
No, Neil, I was in the room. The room was salted with his supporters, a bunch of young people carrying signs. They did applaud him on his stands on winning the war on terror. We all believe in that. They did applaud him for some of the issues he was talking about cutting wasteful government spending. But he didn't talk about fundamentally redefining government based on constitutional principles. So they gave him applause on those areas where they agree with him. But I guarantee you the room was not overwhelmingly warm for him.
All right. Now, how many in that room do you think, Tom, yourself included, will sit out the November election if he's the nominee and are still that angry to do just that?
I don't know. Obviously, we want to get into the debate. I personally am going to be pushing the conservative cause in the upcoming debate in the general election. We'll see how that unfolds. We'll see if McCain really wants to build a relationship with the conservative movement and see how that unfolds. But you're already seeing a detrimental effect by just the turnouts in the primaries. Republican turnout is very, very low. Democrat turnout is very, very high. That tells you something.
All right. Now, what I'm noticing, and you're more politically astute than I'll ever be, Tom, but I'm certainly seeing a great deal of passion on the Democratic side, decidedly less on the Republican side. Usually, the more passionate party is the one that wins. Are you worried?
Yes, I am worried. You're absolutely right, Neil. Those that have passion about their leader, that get energy from that leader, is the people that win. And I think it's really incumbent upon the next nominee, if it is McCain, to reach out to conservatives. He cannot rely just on some Democrats and a lot of independents and become president of the United States. He's got to have a base, and hopefully he will understand that.
Do you see any appetite for an extremely conservative candidate so upset with the direction the Republican Party might be going in that he or she bolts and runs as an independent?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I think that the presidential election in 2012 starts the day after the election in November. So, and you're going to have conservatives trying to fill that void right after this upcoming election.
Okay, real quickly, if you were to see Senator McCain pit Governor Romney as his running mate, how would you then feel?
Well, I think that's a good signal, whether it's Romney or any good conservative as his running mate. I mean, I would have voted for Tom Coburn that introduced him today in a nanosecond. That was a wonderful speech that Senator Tom Coburn made. And the same with George Allen. He could pick Rick Santorum, he could pick George Allen, he could pick Tom Coburn. There are a lot of good, solid conservatives that he could pick as a running mate, and that would be a very, very good signal.
Okay.
It could be very crucial.
All right, Tom, sorry to jump on you. I'm having some audio problems on my end, but thank you very much. Always good seeing you. Tom DeLay, the former House Majority Leader. Well, our Democrats